Marcus Ely here for Status Coup, and I'm here with Jordan, and not Jordan Sheridan, not the same Jordan, not my boss, but this is a different. Clearly, this is not a 30-year-old Jewish white man. so, um, Jordan, you're 16 years old. You don't have a vote in this election, but clearly this election has a lot of implications for you and your generation. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're looking at and what you're hoping us adults don't screw up?
Yeah, what well, the obvious thing with like not screwing up is obviously climate change, and that's been a huge thing that I feel like a lot of the political environment has been paying attention to. Maybe not enough action, but that's something that seems to be being solved. But specifically with this generation, and what I hope adults that are in power could really focus on is, I think I know like tangibly, like with the student debt, like it's just like so stifling for like just seeing all my friends in college right now and that are going to school to get a job, but then they once they get a job, they still have to pay for everything else, and so it's just a huge mess. And so yeah, I think those two main things.
So, yeah, especially specifically talking about student debt, you as a black woman, the number one demographic with student debt, in that black women get the most college degrees, and then turn around and have this mountain of debt and are affected by this more than anyone. How do you feel about Bernie's plan to not only A, get rid of all college debt, but B, make public college tuition free?
No, it's incredibly inspiring and it's really hopeful, and I feel like that's what like politicians should do is to give hope in a way. So yeah, that's also a main attraction because my friend who's 18, she's really interested in him because of the student debt, and it's something that the generation really cares about because it's what's tangibly affecting us. So it's a great thing.
Okay, all right, definitely. So anything else besides like student debt or like what are your issues that you're paying attention to? Because your generation like impresses me so much. Like, and I think a lot of it has to do with there's a lot more. It's a lot more imperative and a lot more dire than when I grew up. But y'all are so much more informed. Of course, y'all have a way better internet than I had at the same time too.
Yeah, I think the two things for me is probably gun control because I live in California, and a year ago was a borderline shooting, and I don't know, it's just something that seems to be a trend for people to be like, oh my gosh, we need to solve this, but then people move on, and so I think that's still a major thing that I feel like people tend to brush under the carpet, and that and for me actually special needs. I think like within because my brother's with special needs, and so seeing how the government looks upon people that have special needs and how insurance helps pay for that is still really corrupt and really whack. So I think those are two things that I feel like need a little bit more light shined upon. Yeah.
She said it's whack. It is. It's whack.
Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.